Hey YouTube, hello gamers, Unity Sharp here. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. It's because I've been busy doing a 2-on-2 ranking game with my partner Shin here. This is our first season, so we had a lot of getting used to each other's play style, coming out with strategy. So we're not quite done with an ultimate strategy that beats pretty much everybody. We're not there yet. There's a lot of grinding, but soon I'll post a video about 2-on-2 strategy. I think we're close to it, to finding a really good strategy against some of the toughest players out here. Number 3, 4, and 5, I think they're Korean players. They're really good. They usually are in the top 3. And Good Cycle and Vasi, they're really tough as well. They give us a lot of challenges, so we've been analyzing, but more on that later. Let's go to one-on-one, which is something that I am confident to talk about. We just had 7 games with Yogi. We'll go back and forth. I think I lost 2 out of the 7 games. I won 5 games, so that's pretty good win rate. I don't expect to win every single game because sometimes the card order is bad for me, you know. So I can't always win. But as long as I have a win rate that's over 60%, I should be at number 1. So right now I'm still at number 1. I'll talk about these 2 Guardians. So Yogi has lower level equipment. As you can see, his equipment is either has no equipment or epic and rare equipments, you know. So for him to reach this high in the number 2 position, it's a tremendous, oh my god, it's a tremendous achievement. He got a purple, he got an epic armor. That's great. He must be either be saving for it, you know, or he's being you know, he got lucky. So, but for me, all my regular, you know, transferable equipment, you know, except accessories, all my equipments are epic. I spend a lot of money on that. I do intend to make a video on that later. I just recently haven't been spending much money at all, so I would rather when I have a bunch of gems, then I can talk about the you know, I can demonstrate some things I did to get equipment. So anyways, so Kaal is naturally a better Guardian against Amaira between the 2, okay? So if all equipments are equal and skills are equal, then Kaal should beat Amaira because Kaal has Army of Hell. As long as he can survive the rush from Amaira, you know, basically a guaranteed win. You know, after you know, after 5 CP, after he can deploy that the Army of Hell. But the reason I did not use Kaal for my one-on-one ladder is because for me, I felt it was not the most reliable. It could be because my skills is not there yet. I'm definitely not as good a player in Kaal compared, you know, as Yogi. He's better in Kaal than me, but I'm better in Amaira than him. And Amaira has very, very reliable strategy, and I wanted not just to be number 1, but also to have a deck, just one deck that beats everything. You know, I might have achieved that. I'm not sure. So far, it's been looking pretty good. This deck is the ultimate deck, and this Guardian is the ultimate Guardian right now, July of 2024, to beat every Guardian and every deck, if you know what you're doing, if you follow my strategy, okay? But if you fail, then if you fail the rush, then you die, okay? So let me show you, let me explain to you. If I can, if Yogi, you know, I'm sure he's a subscriber. I'm going to actually send a link to him. Let him watch my analysis. If he can figure out a way to beat my Guardian, my current strategy consistently, it doesn't be 100%, maybe like 60% or 70%, then I need to come up with a better strategy. And if I cannot come up with a better strategy, then I will use Kaal against him because my equipment is better, my levels are better, my skills needs a little work, but I should be able to beat him Kaal to Kaal. But I don't want to do that, because if I use Kaal, then I will have other problems. I have to use Kaal to be able to beat Hades, Angra. It's just much more painful, With Amaira, it's so easy to beat those guardians. Now that I know what I'm doing. Okay, so anyways, sorry. Let's go watch this one. Let me do an analysis very quick, okay? All right. So I'm assuming you're not a newbie. You're already a good player. And then let's see what's going on. So in the beginning, I want to pause right here. As Amaira versus Kaal, it's important to know that Kaal needs to get offerings from the enemy. So what you want to do is to deploy as few troops as possible for him to receive offering before you can start your rush. So I'm going to wait a little bit. My MP is going to be full, but I'm not going to deploy any unit. I'm going to wait, delay as much as possible. See, full, I'm waiting. Okay, now I have a troop coming out. So I only had this one that was suitable. I wanted to save Varuna to counter the Zora War later. He's Zora War. And also I want to use Zora War to lead the rush. That's why I have to use Musashi, okay? Alright. And also I want to keep Benkei for the rush. So, alright. So he's doing a full-on rush. As a Kaal, he wants to put as many troops out there as much as possible without caring if they die or not, because he just wants to get an offering, and do as much damage as possible. And he wants me to put out as many troops as possible to defend his initial rush, so he can get a lot more offering. So he's kicking my butt with the initial rush because he's using like 4 or 5 troops. I was using like 2. Alright, so now I lost a tower. It's okay. For Amaira, losing a tower is fine. As long as you can win with a 1 rush. You have 1 chance at it. If you mess up, you're gonna lose. No, I don't remember if I won this one, but anyway. I just want to give share some tips as we watch. Yeah, so he's smart. His MP was full, so he used this one, Maya, to go all the way far away, to be able to assassinate my Maharati at his base. Then he's gonna push again with other troops. So that's a good strategy. Take note of that. There you go. Alright, so I'm at 3 CP, I'm ready to push. Let's see what I did. Okay, so I led with the Benkei. The reason I led with the Benkei, not with Zora War, because I want to push as slow as possible so that I can have more units in my army. Okay? Going forward. And because I have Pedal Dance, I can heal my Benkei anytime I want. But here's interesting, he's trying to distract me. He's trying to slow down my rush by pushing the other way. And I got really lucky here, right here. My Zora was going to push Benkei all the way to the left. It just happened. So he was unlucky, I was super lucky. I don't know if it didn't happen this way, what will happen, what will really happen in this game, but this is what happened, okay? The Benkei got pushed. This is so funny. So my rush was going to be on the right side, but I was going to rush on the right side with Varuna and Benkei, right? And then use Zora War to defend my left side because I'm worried that he's gonna kill my keep, as I was rushing. Because he's Garuda is very dangerous. As he builds out the speed. All right, so now I'm pushing on the left. I have 4 troops built up. That's great. Healing, hold position so that I can get more MP for another troop, and also I have plenty of CP. So he only has, notice he only has 18 offerings so far. That's like only a minute left. He only has 18. So it's very crucial for him to get more offerings. If he only, you know, he only releases 3 Army of Hell is useless. So I'm rushing, I'm trying to take out tower. This is gonna be pretty easy. My Maya, so I messed up. My Maya was targeting Zora War, but somehow I acted too fast, you know, so she did not go there. That was a mistake. It would have been better for me if I target correctly, but I don't think it matters. I believe I might have still won because I have too many troops on the field. So now he's got 44, so he's gonna have 8 Army of Hell coming out. So I have to kill the keep right now. If I don't, it's bye-bye for me. Alright? But it's too late for him because my Varuna and Zora were already targeted on his keep, and they just keep pounding. And, you know, there's not enough time for him, so I won that one. Okay, now let's see how I lost this one. Alright. So this time I have Maharati. I believe I use him first to defend the rush. And his rush was too strong. Let's take a look. So I use on my hook position because I don't need it in the beginning. I know he's going to rush. I won't use it later. So see, wow, 3 troops already coming. And I only have, what did I use? Hang on. Oh, I use Garuda on the back. Because I had nothing else to use. So my card order is kind of bad this time for defending a rush. So I lost my tower on the left. So this is a lesson I learned. With strong rush, I probably should use a stronger unit to defend. Alright. So I'm just trying to survive. Alright. So the reason I'm rushing on the right side because then I can have more troops coming out to help. But yeah, he's gonna keep pounding my keep. So actually, I don't even need to go through this one. Just keep watching. He just keep pounding on my keep, and eventually I'll lose. I was trying to rush on the left. Yeah, he already has. Yeah, and also he just kept pounding on my keep, and also he has 35 offerings, so it was very easy for him to beat me. So back call order and my strategy improvement in order to beat him. So I thought about it, then I beat him twice with a different strategy. Okay, let's take a look. Excuse me. Alright, so now I'm thinking, okay, Maharati is too weak for the defense. I need to use Zora War or Varuna to defend. Okay, so that's what I did. So I waited for him to rush. And I waited and waited. I don't want to give him too much offering to begin, so I waited. And then Zora came out. This time, so the next game I used Zora a little better to charge at him. This time I did not charge because I wasn't sure exactly how this is going to play out. So there you go. So I defend the rush. Alright. The Zora has so much hit points. It's easy. But now he's going to use Maya to turn, you know, to steal my Zora War. That was totally expected. And my Varunas will come out to defend because he does like 125% extra damage to cavalry. There you go. Alright. So the stolen Zora War easily died. And now I'm prepared for the rush because I have my pedal, healing, and my pancake coming out. Gonna follow the pedal, protect the pedal. I know the Zora War is coming. So here, so he usually uses Zoro War to attack the pedal, which is correct, which is a very good strategy. So I'll deal with that, and let's see how do I deal with it. Hopefully I targeted using Maya correctly this time. So, okay, so what happened was I put down the perfume. I was counting like 3 seconds after he deployed his Zoro War. I know that his Chikover, Chikover was going to come out and attack my Amaira. So I want to put down the perfume preemptively so that hopefully my pedal will survive. So at this time, the tower is down. My Maya is going after the Zoro War, and the Chekas are confused. So it's a hot mess. All right, but my Benkei is helping to protect all my troops, which is great. There we go. Now, my Varuna comes back and help, and he does so much damage to Zoro War. There we go, and that's game over pretty much. Now, if you notice, he has 43 offerings, but he's 1 CP short. And I need to do as much that if you're using Amaira against Kaal, you need to do as much damage as possible right now. Because this is your only chance to win. If you lose this rush, you're gonna die. And I use Musashi to try to reinforce, to kill any Maya Varuna that he has. And bam, there we go. See, he probably should have did Mark of Death 1 fewer time, maybe. Alright, final game. So this one is a little bit similar, but it was a little bit dramatic. I think he improved on this one. I got a little lucky. Let's take a look. Okay, he's gonna rush as usual. I'm gonna use Zoro War as usual. So I've timed it. Okay, watch. I'm gonna pause right here. Okay, right when he's his troops are about to cross the middle, the volcano. That's when you deploy your elephant or Zoro or whatever charging unit you have from the other side to this side, so that it'll be perfect to ram through them. So I wasn't sure if I timed it correctly, but hey, I got it right. I guess because a lot of experience, and there you go, perfect. So they receive ramming damage, and my Zoro War killed them quickly. All right. So now I know I'm gonna lose him. I'm not gonna chase after it. I want to wait till 3 CP to push. Alright, there you go. Same thing. Now, the reason, as a mayor, the reason why I use Benkei to come out instead of Maharati is because Benkei walks slowly. And when you are a 2 CP, you need something slow to walk across. And by the time you finish walking across, you have 3 CP, and your Amaira and your pedal will be able to be deployed. All right, there we go. So 3 troops on me. Okay, so now I use Musashi because the reason I use Musashi is because he has 2 mythic units, the Zoro War and the Garuda, and Musashi is really good. He does counter flash. He's gonna kill them pretty quickly. There you go. Pedal comes out. Heals Benkei, and I'm gonna use Varuna to rush and then hold position, I believe. Okay, yeah, I did. So 4 troops ready for the big push. Okay, this push it's either win or die. Okay, I have to. So now so at this point I have 1 perfume ready. I have Maya and Garuda ready. So I know his Zoro was gonna come out. I believe I use Maya. Okay, because Maya basically shocks the Zoro War, and I have potential to gain another Zoro War, level 13 Zoro War right there. Varuna comes back to help. Zoro War goes down really quickly. My Garuda comes out. So I think, okay, this is 1 minute and 7. So what he did was he learned from the last mistake. He probably did 3 times Mark of Death. This time he only did mark with that twice. So he's able to deploy. I don't know how many army you held. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, 6. That's enough to stop the rush. So 4 army in hell fighting my Russian unit. My Russian army is dead. So, but now he only has 320 hit points on his keep. So he's pretty much dead because a Garuda is gonna drop it very quickly. If you're a Garuda player, if you're an Indian player, you know that. So now he needs to keep putting on units to cover his keep. And I'm not chilling. I'm just chilling here. I'm just cycling through my cards. And right here, okay. Now I need to wait till when he has no units. There you go, right here. He's Chikavar comes out, right? I have Garuda. I'm not gonna use it right now. I'm gonna wait. Now I'm gonna use it. Garuda drops down and put a hold position so that he doesn't die that fast, and I won. So far, this is a strategy. This is the deck that beats everything. If you know what you're doing, and if you follow my strategies, and I wish you guys good luck. If you're an Amaira player, if you're a Kaal player, it's also very good. I'm not the expert on that. I hope Yogi will make some videos on that. But Kaal will be the second Guardian I will use. So I hope he can come up with a strategy to counter my strategy, and then we can go back and forth and we can improve. So that is something I'm really looking forward to practice against him, and it's a lot of fun. Well, thank you for listening. I hope you can like this video if this video was helpful to you, and maybe subscribe to my little channel. I'm just getting started. I'm not trying to make any money. I just want to share my thoughts and strategy with you guys. I've been doing this for many years with other strategy games, so I really enjoy this. Thanks, guys, and hope you guys have fun gaming. All right, see you guys in the game. Take care.